Hi there, Aquarius. This is Kim here to do your reading for you. This reading is a next 48-hour reading. I provide a channel for your spirit guides, your spirit team, and my spirit team. That's what I do here. So if the messages resonate with you, that's wonderful. If your energy is here and donating to the channel in that sense by watching, then yeah, you will probably have some messages. This is Osho Zen Tarot. And Osho Zen Tarot usually has words written on their cards, but I have blacked it out because I like to read from what I'm getting, not necessarily what the card says on it. All right. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups energy, being free, feeling like there's hope, hopeful new beginnings, definitely being free, breaking out of an illusion. Nice. Okay. What's going on? Goodness. Well, there you go. So, again, there's something here that you are doing that's going to turn out really good. It is going to turn out good. It just feels like we're split, like we have to make a decision. I know I'm going to the outcome first, but it's drawing me to it. The King of Wands energy with the Two of Swords is like the action needed or the steps needed to proceed past a stalemate or a block of some sort. That's what's coming. And being inspiring to others, lifting others up with your story. I have the Judgment energy here as the issue. And, you know, I look at this card as kind of like enlightenment to what is real. And sometimes it's like, what is real to you? What is your perspective on things? It's breaking out of, breaking free from Maya, it feels like things that present itself. They look certain ways to you, but being able to use your own discernment, I think that's wise. Of course, making a good judgment call is, you know, different than the judgment that we talk about when we're saying, you know, don't judge yourself or others harshly. But there are times in your life where you have to make sound judgments, right? Two different things. Some readers read it differently. So I'm going to read it as enlightenment too. Well, the Hermit card is your challenge. It's in the reverse. So it's like getting back out there after having a period where you were just to yourself or alone. It's putting yourself back out there, getting things to kind of move with you in a sense, trying to see something reflected back to you or trying to master this mirroring process. I feel like that's probably what we're doing. The Page of Wands energy is the heart of the matter. So at the heart of the matter, it's like there's good news that's going to come to you. And there's some playfulness with this card. There's a need to keep things kind of light for yourself so that you're relaxed and comfortable and so that your intuition will just flow really good in a sense. Four Cups in the reverse here is, in the past, it was this need for you to just kind of start over, like looking around yourself and saying, I don't know if I really like, you know, whatever this is, whatever this situation is, like, I don't know if I like it like this. That energy is flipping. It flips the script here. So your current energy here is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There is something here that's trying to get you to quote, go with the flow. But it's going to take really good deliberation in your mind to do this. The Ace of Cups in reverse might be something like you're doing something over again. but it's a new energy for you. It could be a marriage, it could be a job, it could be a career transition. It can, I think that what it's saying is with the Knight of Cups in reverse, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's saying take a moment to pause where we're at and figure out the best strategy so that we can easily go with the flow, not disrupting the flow. That's an odd message too, isn't it? Don't always get that. Sometimes it's like, oh, you got to move forward, But this one right here, I think it's saying, yes, there is a time to move forward. There are new hopeful beginnings here. It's even doing something again, but a different energy. And the chance to make something really right for you and everyone else here around you. So this is good energy. This is my key card. When I see the Lovers in reverse, it means a specific thing for me as a reader. It means no more bad judgment calls, no more bad mistakes. Like the ones that we have learned from, those are the ones that we avoid doing over again. And that is what that energy is talking about. Doesn't mean you never make mistakes in life, but it does mean you don't have to repeat the ones that we've made in the past, possibly. Then I have Justice in the reverse. There is, there's like a breakthrough when it comes to how you're viewing things as being like, you know, perspective. Like, is this fair? Is this not fair? I think that those are the things that we analyze constantly too. I mean, it's something that's like, okay, breakthrough to the other side is finally figuring out that the balance, the scales, it's always like this. If you truly tried to fix every single injustice, well, you would be really busy with distractions all day long. So there's a need to balance yourself out first. When you feel really balanced and you work on yourself, things just automatically end up, you know, getting balanced out as more minds get to focus on how to balance things and solutions. But in order to get to that, we have to understand ourselves. I think that's why the quote, know thyself, right? Five of Wands energy is right here in what you're thinking about. So you're thinking about, how can I get from this extreme to this extreme, right? With the picture here, with other people, how can I help? How can I focus? And how can I help this person? How can I catch this person? You know what I mean? Like, how can I catch this person? How can I help this person? It's healthy competition, but it is trying to say that you can either choose to be scattered and compete and not help another person, or you can choose as a group to, hey, let's work together on this. I think that's what healthy competition is. The Two of Swords with the King of Wands it's like I said when we started off, this is something that you're building and it's going to be wildly successful for you. It comes from a passionate place, so it's your passion that's going to drive whatever this is that you create. This is like the master builder to me. It just has the energy of knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to build things. The Two of Swords here is definitely about, have you been postponing what you're really wanting to build? Maybe it's asking you that. Maybe it's telling you to outweigh. Maybe it's saying, hey, we need to write a list of the positives and negatives, possibly, and don't move forward until we're kind of satisfied with where we're going and getting in the flow. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you all. Let's do some oracle cards too. So let's see here. Not a bad reading. It's good reading. You end up finding the answers, the solutions. They're not for me to give you. The solutions and the answers come from you. If I get back into doing private readings, maybe I can help on an individual level, but Yeah, so that's the main message. Okay. Wake-up call. You are about to discover your life purpose. Angels, 60. Angel numbers, pay attention to the signs. Your angels are trying to deliver you a message. 28, boundaries. You are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. So there is a way to gently say no, but there's also ways to gently say yes too. 77, generosity. It talks about giving from your heart. So that would be the judgment call. How many boundaries should I put up? And what should I do to assist? Can I assist at this point? So 77, generosity. Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what's needed right now. 27, celebration. Take time out to celebrate. And it might have to do with financial or a harvest because it's the number 9. So it might have to do with celebration for what's coming in for you. Maybe financial windfall, maybe abundance, something that pays off for hard efforts or working hard. Time to lighten up. It says this is really just about remembering to balance with play in your life, even though it does get very hard to do that. We want to try to achieve that balance with ourselves as best as possible. The 75, mentor. You're about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. Mentor. All right. And spiritual growth is happening. All right, that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Thanks so much for joining me. Of course, you are very appreciated here. And thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, and your comments.